big warm welcome to you to the Hawthorns here. We're on the outskirts of the city of Birmingham. It's an area Alan knows only too well. Alan Smith, who is with me for commentary today. West Bromwich Albion in this game today against West Ham United. I know I'm looking forward to having a look at these two, Alan. Obviously it's a team game, but they're intriguing individuals, aren't they?
They are, and they don't just play for themselves, which is the satisfying thing. They lift the head if there's a ball to be played, rather than shooting themselves. They will play that ball.
Team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. Ben Foster starts in goal. Jonas Olsen plays with Gareth McCauley in central defence. Fado Jakob starts with Darren Fletcher in the centre of the park. Salomon Rondon is the lone striker today. West Ham United's lineup is this. Adrian starts in goal. Winston Reid starts with Angelo Ogbonna as the fullbacks.
They've got plenty of goal threat with two strikers in the attack.
Well, here we are at the Hawthorns. Alan, not too far from where you were born and brought up. How did you feel coming here as a visiting team? Did you feel that it was hostile, or were you almost at home?
It wasn't overly hostile. They are friendly fans, the Boing Boing Baggies fans. They love the football, harking back to the Jeff Astle days and beyond.
And our referee here is Jonathan Moss. And the kick-off and the game is underway. Sit back and enjoy. It should be 90 minutes of fabulous football. It's a marvellous tussle between the two of them. He's got the ball and he's away. Jakob. Well, he's got the ball there and dealt with the danger, really. West Bromwich Albion have a corner now. Gardner. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Played into the middle. And that will be delight for the defenders. There's no one on the end of the cross. Sacco. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. Cresswell. Angelo Ogbonna. Lanzini. Cross coming in now. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. That's gone behind. It'll be a corner for West Ham. And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game.
And it's the old postage stamp in the top right-hand corner with that header. Wonderful.
And here is another angle on that goal. West Ham are in the lead. He's coming forward. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card.
Was there, it wasn't quite the goal.
I think the keeper might have been relieved there, Martin, because I don't think he would have got there.
Cresswell. Fletcher. Jakob. Gardner. He's made the save. Well, that can be a throw. Jonas Olsen. Sekou Kouyaté. Gardner. James McLean. And Evans. Free kick given. Got the word from the ref to take the free kick quickly, and on they go. Pritchard. Darren Fletcher. And in goes the cross. Payet. Reed. Lanzini. Mark Noble. Typified the competitive nature of this game, that tackle. It's only a throw-in. Played down the wing, keeping the wide attack going. Lanzini. It's a real tussle between the two of them to try and get the ball. Sekou Kouyaté. Again, possession squandered, really. Payet. Sako, and it's a goal!
And what about the technique to get that volley away and into the bottom left-hand corner?
Different angle on it here.
Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Fletcher. Macaulay. Olsen. Dawson. And now the shot! Well, that's straight at the goalkeeper. Pritchard. Space for the shot! Good effort, very close. Lanzini. And the cross is in, and Carroll! He's got to it, and he's claimed the ball too. Jakob. And Evans. Olsen. Johnny Evans. James McLean. Fletcher. And shoots! Well, the goalkeeper's had to make a save. And the shot was a decent enough one, but too straight. Cross comes in now. Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. Under challenge. That's good control. Good position for the cross. Lanzini. Andy Carroll. Return pass. Carroll! The shot making the goalkeeper's job pretty routine. Mark Noble. Lanzini. going to be a throw here. Payet. Noble. Hung up for Andy Carroll. Jakob. Gardner. Pritchard. Now Evans. That's a decent cross.
And his cross was well away from those trying to get there and turn it into a chance.
Marvellous goalkeeping from Adrian here.
Oh, there's nothing like seeing a top-class save like that.
Kuyate. Cresswell.
It goes out wide again.
Lanzini.
Goalkeeper hangs on.
Cresswell. Sacco. Jonas Olsen. It's gone out for a throw. Mark Noble. Lanzini. Sheku Kuyate. Noble.
Moving the opposition around with their play, these two players.
Cresswell. Noble. Possession in the midfield area. Jakob. Pritchard.
There is some backup for him in this position.
Pritchard. Cross is blocked.
Deflected behind. A clear corner. Punched away by the goalkeeper.
Throw in now. Jakob. Goal kick to come. Mark Noble. Carroll. Payet.
He's given it and got it back again.
The shot's on! That's a spectacular save. Not turning the ball around, he's hung on to it. Pritchard. Cresswell.
The official has indicated at least 3 minutes, running time 3 minutes.
Noble. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living.
Carroll. James McLean. Dawson. Jakob. Pritchard. Dawson.
They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Very well done, with the inside of the head as well as the outside. Good pass.
And here's the shot.
Great work from the goalkeeper.
Well, that's half-time, and 2-0 is the score at the halfway mark. Not often, Alan, do you see one man have one half like he's had.
On top of his game out there, and I'm sure he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Sacco, and it's a goal. And the cross is in, and hung up for Carroll. He's got to it, and he's claimed the ball too. Fletcher, and shoots.
He's given it and got it back again.
The shot's on. West Ham leading at half-time. We'll see what they're made of in the second period here. He's got out there quickly and stopped the ball coming in. Now they've got to defend the corner. It's all about discipline.
Used his head there to keep his side in possession.
Payet. Dawson.
Johnny Evans.
Craig Gardner. Here's a chance to whip it in. He's got his shot off now. A decent effort, just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
Cresswell. Carroll. Sekou Kouyaté. Cresswell. Mark Noble. Wasteful pass, unforced error really. Kouyaté! Great stop. Sako, not quite the goal that would have made him a hat-trick hero.
Well, if he doesn't get his hat-trick, he'll look back on that with a lot of regret.
Well, they do need an injection of fresh enthusiasm from the bench.
Headed down to a teammate.
Mark Noble. Payet. Sekou Kouyaté. West Bromwich Albion have gone and got the possession back. Jonas Olsen.
Johnny Evans.
Fletcher. Pritchard. Darren Fletcher.
Johnny Evans.
James McLean. Payet. Keeping the move going. And now the shot! They're not sitting back, still looking for more.
Johnny Evans.
And Evans. Reed. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. Jakob. Here comes the cross. Gardner. Great contact with the header. Great work from the keeper.
It looks like one of those days where the keeper will not be beaten. He's filling that goal today.
It's going to be a throw here. Dawson. Craig Gardner. Pritchard. Substitution for West Bromwich Albion. Dawson. Macaulay. And it's gone out of play there.
Play has stopped for a substitution. Going on
They've
now,
decided to make a change,
first one.
and being behind, you can understand that.
Kuyate. Cresswell. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Here's the cross. Whistle goes for handball.
Yeah, and the arm was away from his side, so in those circumstances, yeah, definitely an offence.
Substitution in progress. Going on is...
Well, the losing team have got to do something, and this is it, the substitution.
Andy Carroll. Saka.
A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength.
Kuyate! I thought he'd switch it to his stronger foot, but he went with the weaker one, and it showed, Alan.
Yeah, a bit of a swing-up, wasn't it? I think that would have been a goal on his other side.
It is risky going to ground these days for a tackle, but this was perfect, wasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think he was in control of his movements, certainly knew what he wanted to do.
1-2, and having a little game of their own here.
Olsen. Darren Fletcher. Andy Carroll. Cresswell. Reed. Trying to stretch the opposition, using the wider areas here. And it's gone out for a throw. And a sharp restart. Jakob. Darren Fletcher. Well, they're back defending and they've cut the pass out there. And maybe that will ease the pressure. Johnny Evans. Fletcher. There is some backup for him in this position. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Well, he's got away from him. Reached by the goalkeeper, full stretch, good save, over the bar. It's gone for a corner.
goalkeeper coming off his line.
Now the referee's seen that as a foul. It is a free kick. Trying to shout them across the winning line here, the West Ham fans.
We can't help but stimulate, motivate these players, such support.
Cresswell. Sheku Kouyaté. Jakob. Dawson. Jakob. Sessegnon. James McLean.
Good challenge by West Ham to get the ball back.
Sheku Kouyaté. This could be it. Carroll! Struck the post here. Victor Moses. Shots on here.
Got in the way of that, blocked it well.
Now that's a throw. Cresswell. Look at this now, 11 shots, 7 on target for West Ham.
Well, for the chances created.
And now the shot! And the goalkeeper has done well to stop that one. That's out, it'll be a throw. Cresswell.
Little piece of interplay between the two. And the ball with West Bromwich Albion again. Well, he's got support here.
The referee does blow. The flag was up from the assistant. Payet. Sessegnon. Shot on! And they've scored!
Well, he's beaten the keeper there with power, with accuracy, from distance. Wonderful.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Reed. Victor Moses. Payet. And on the clock, 8 more minutes. Sheku Kouyaté. Cresswell. Oh, great work by the keeper.
A return ball.
Now Evans. Keep an eye on the watch, because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate, though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to throw the centre-half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
West Bromwich Albion running out of time.
It's time for the Alamo, by the looks of it. They need a goal and they're piling everybody forward.
And a big clearance, out of danger and out of play in the end. There's the ball in, and he heads it for goal. Offside is the call. We can see it again, which of course the officials can't.
No, they get one chance, and he's done well with his chance. He's made the correct call.
Dawson. And there is some backup for him in this position. And here's the cross. And it's a header on narrow margins in the match and in this incident.
Yeah, not far off. That would have made a difference to the outcome if it had gone in.
Kuyate. Cresswell. Put it in well. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper.
3 minutes of added time.
Darren Fletcher. Sessegnon. Passing in front of the opposition, but they're still keeping the ball. That's important. And here's the shot. That's proper clearance, well away from the danger zone. Well read by the player who stopped that pass, cutting his team apart. He's lost the ball. Still trying to find an escape route here. Darren Fletcher. The goalkeeper will get this one, no problem. West Ham have won it. They've won it in good style. What a brilliant performance from this fella.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game. Sacco. And it's a goal. And the cross is in. And hung up for Carroll! He's got to it, and he's claimed the ball too. Fletcher. And shoots! He's given it and got it back again. The shot's on! Kuyate. This could be it. Carroll! Sessegnon. Shot on!